Well, hey everybody. Last week I did a video on the Arduino relay shield, and as somebody asked me, what is a relay shield? Oh, what is a relay? And I'm pretty sure most of you understand, but I figured I'd make a pretty good little video on telling how a relay works and putting it into action instead of just giving an example of making the relay shield work. So, for example, this is a diagram of an automotive relay, but the concept is the same. A relay is an electrically operated switch that can control a large current with a small current. So what does that mean? So in your car, you don't your headlight switch doesn't connect directly to your headlights. It in most cars it you turn it on, it goes through a computer, and the computer turns on the relay, and the relay turns on your headlights. Older cars, you pull the switch, your lights would come on, but it went through a relay. Now, why do we use a relay? Well, like I said, using a small current to control a large current. You don't want a lot of large currents going into your dash. You want a lot of small currents that control large currents outside. So you don't have as much of a stretch between your load and your switch. Okay. That saves on heat and you don't burn stuff up. So the way it works is you have a coil down here, you have power going in, goes to this coil, makes an electromagnetic field, and it pulls this wiper, and then it goes to ground. You have your power going in for your load. It goes to one of these contacts, and then it goes out to your load. Now, we have normally closed and normally open. Most of the time when you wire something up, it's going to be normally open because you don't want it on unless you tell it to turn on. So that's why it shows that this doesn't make contact. Now, when you energize this coil, this wiper will move down and it'll hit the normally open contact. So you have power going through here, going to your load, and your lights or whatever will turn on. So let's wire it up real quick. I've got my Arduino relay shield. I've got my load, which is going to be a little fan. I'm going to go, and I have my power source right here. It's you turn it on and off. I'm going to be using 5 volts. So I'm going to go from the hot rail to normally open. Then I'm going to take this orange wire. We're going to go to the common, which is where power is coming in. And we're going to put it down here. Okay. So we're going to wire up our fan. Okay. We're going to take our red for our hot, and we're going to put it right here in that same column. And then we're going to take this one and we're going to go to ground. Okay. We're going to set that right here. Now watch. I turn it on. We don't get anything. The fan's not on. So let's plug in the Arduino. Arduino's plugged in. Let's go ahead and minimize this view for now. Let's come over to our Arduino and let's write our program. So, let me flip back to my notes. Alright, I'm going to do an int, relay just like before, _2 is going to be on pin 7. I'm going to do another int for delay time. I'm going to do a DT. DT short. It's going to be 1 second. Don't forget the semicolons. I'm going to do another int. DT long, not ling. and we're going to make that 1,000 seconds. I'm going to come down here and do another int. Let's do BR for baud rate, and we're going to make that 9,600. That's all for that. Let's come down here. We're only going to need one pin mode. It's going to be relay to. It's going to be an output. We'll come down here. Let's go ahead and start our serial monitor. We're not going to be using it, but I always like to start it anyway. And we'll do a quick delay. And then we'll do digital right. And let's turn our relay on. Nope. We'll do another delay. This is going to be our long delay. And then we'll do another digital right. We'll turn it off. And then we'll do another delay. And it'll be, oh, what did I do? Why did I do that? I knew better than that. Alright, now let's check it. Make sure we didn't make any mistakes. Looks like we're good. Let's come back over here to our camera. We'll upload it. And there it is. It's turned on. It'll run for 10 seconds. And then it'll turn off. Turns on, run for 10 seconds, it'll turn off. Okay. So hopefully that clears a few things up. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. I will try and cover it. Remember to hit that subscribe button, like button, and until next time, enjoy life, be safe, and don't be afraid to try something new.